Noah, Malam Larry Isa Onilu, who gave the advice in Gombe, asked people to rather embrace integrity and hard work. According to Malam Isa Onilu, the tendency is high at this root out for people to resort to criminal ways to acquire ill-gotten wealth in order to impress others. He acknowledged the erosion of the country's age-long values. Economic hardship often drives people towards unethical practices. To address these, the NOAA boss said the government has implemented youth empowerment programs such as the National Social Investment Program and skill acquisition initiatives. The Police Service Commission has given 18 senior police officers, comprising 10 assistant superintendents, 4 deputy superintendents, 2 chief superintendents, and 1 superintendent, the red card. The Commission also approved the reduction in ranks of 19 other senior police officers, comprising 1 assistant commissioner of police, 1 chief superintendent, 2 superintendents, 2 deputy superintendents, and 13 assistant superintendents. The PSC spokesperson, Mr. Ikechukwu Ani, who made this known in a statement this Friday, noted that the suspensions were part of far-reaching made by the Commission in the last segment of its first plenary meeting in Abuja. The government at the center has been told to redefine the Nigerian local content to drive national development. The chairman, Senate Committee on Local Content, Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduran, made the call at a forum in Abuja. She noted the Nigerian content implementation must be done in an innovative and sustainable way to drive a holistic transformation across sectors. The lawmaker emphasized that Nigeria must look beyond capacity building to unlock its full potential and claim its place on the global stage. There is the need for the federal government to take the lead in enacting a legislation that will ban open grazing completely across the country, as well as promote wildlife protection. The government and the home state should also ensure the implementation of the state anti-open grazing law to further strengthen the peace in the state. An educationist, Professor Wahid Owade, posited this in an interview with Isa Lukman. According to him, state and local governments need to encourage ranching to minimize the incessant clashes between herders and farmers, which has led to loss of lives, as well as protect the ecosystem from depletion. Professor Owade noted that the people of Ogun West are the worst hit in this regard, as their ecosystem and environmental assets, such as fertile soil and clean water in some villages, are threatened due to the activities of herders. He suggested the creation of a department under the Ministry of Agriculture that will see to the proper documentation of cattle breeders and moderate their activities. The Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, has unveiled the 2025 budget estimate, christened Budget of Hope and Prosperity. What does this mean for you, your family, and your community? Join us on our current affairs and personality program, Sunday Morning Live on FM, as we drive deep into the heart of the budget for the Commissioner for Budget, Mr. Laulu Olabinton, to get insights, clarity, and answers to burning questions about the future of Ogun State. GBC 90.5 FM this Sunday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. for a deep discussion on the program, and call our hotlines 0803 437 9453 and 0815 032 0226. You can also follow the discussion on our social media platforms as well as on a Radio Guardian. Appropriation Bill of 1.054 trillion naira before members of the State House of Assembly by the Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, has killed second reading on the floor of the Assembly. The second reading process commenced on Thursday, shortly after a motion for its debate was moved by the chairman of the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation, Assemblyman Musafiu Lamidi, seconded by his deputy, Assemblyman Wahab Haruna, and supported by all the lawmakers through a unanimous voice vote. Opening debate on the second reading of the bill, Assemblyman Lamidi commended the governor for providing conducive environment for effective legislative activities through the remodeling of the assembly complex, acknowledging that The key sectors in the budget proposals had been allocated necessary budget figures that would ensure a positive turnaround of the socioeconomic fortunes of the state. In another development, the House of Assembly has passed a resolution calling on the federal government through the Federal Ministry of Works to reconstruct the Igboro-Jaudon Kobe International Road connecting Nigeria and the Republic of Benin. The passage of the resolution followed the adoption of a motion moved by the member representing Yewa North 2 State Constituency, Man Wahid Haruna, seconded by and supported by all the lawmakers through a voice. Assemblyman Haruna, while commending the state government for its road infrastructural drive, said that the international road was important to regional diplomacy as well as socioeconomic benefits of the region. He explained that the deplorable state of the Nigerian section of the road required reconstruction, calling for immediate attention of the officials of the Federal Ministry of Works. Contributing, Assemblyman Babatunde Teller noted the strategic importance of the Ibute Ojaudon Bobe Road as a federal road leading directly to a vital border community, stating that the route plays a critical role as a transnational link between Nigeria and the Republic of Benin. According to him, the road is not only a critical economic corridor, but also an enabler of regional diplomacy, tourism, and cross-border cultural exchanges. The end of the year get-together of Yewa College Ilaro All Student Association Abeokuta chapter comes up on Monday, 9th December from 3 p.m. According to a statement by the chapter chairman, Mr. Oluwafemi Udubi, and the secretary, Mr. Femi Ajiboye, the get-together has as venue the residence of the hosts, Dr. and Mrs. B.A.O. Oladiji, behind Mado Jutsimi Food Canteen, Abiola Way, Abeokuta. The statement has it that retired head of service, Mr. Kola Wale Fagbon, permanent secretaries who are members of the associations, among whom are Mr. Festus Akindele, town planner Megope, are special guests of the day. It urges members to come with their spouses, adding that the early birds will go home with special prizes. The 70th anniversary of Sunot Organization launching of 100 million naira new cemetery appeal fund by the organization comes up on Saturday at 10 a.m. Venue is Sunat Organization of Nigeria Central Mosque beside Premier Grammar School, Ayetoro Road, Lafenwa, Abeokuta. A statement has it that the Olowu of Owu, Obasaka Matsemlola, is the real father of the day, with Alhaja Wasila Takemade as the grand is a chief launcher, but the chief imam, Sunat Organization of Nigeria, Alhaji Abdul Latif Akewu Konwo, and President, Sunat Organization of Nigeria, Alhaji Abdul Malik Masaba, as hosts. On sport, the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) has been called upon to place more trust in indigenous coaches to lead the women's national team. A former Super Falcons assistant coach, Mansour Abdullahi, made the call while reacting to the Super Eagles' recent performance in an international friendly against France, where the team scored their first ever goal against their French counterparts. Abdullahi, who expressed satisfaction with the team's improvement, especially of home-based players, he noted that with a good atmosphere and necessary support, Nigerian coaches will do better in taking national teams to greater heights. That was the news across Nigeria on OGBC, packaged by Chris Obu. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at openradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Open Radio Abeokuta and on X handle at OGBC 905 FM. You can also listen to OGBC on the Radio Garden.